Hello everyone, today I'm going to be heading to Dumpling Time. Dumpling Time is a small chain in San Francisco, and this year they're expanding throughout the Bay Area, and recently one of their shops opened in my area. Dumpling Time specializes in gourmet dumplings, and they have a lot of fancy flavors like Wagyu beef and even lobster. Ever since Dumpling Time opened, I've been really looking forward to trying them, so let's head over to Dumpling Time now. I'm really curious to see how their dumplings are. I just arrived here at Dumpling Time, and I'm really looking forward to trying the food. It looks and smells incredible. I'm gonna start off by trying their Maine lobster dumplings, and these I'm really looking forward to because they're topped with white truffle oil, and you can definitely smell it. This is gonna be one succulent bite. I love these Maine lobster dumplings. The outer skin is perfect. It's very light and it's pretty much just paper thin, and it melts in your mouth. And I love the lobster. It's nice and firm and snappy. However, the truffle oil is very, very mild. It's just a very faint flavor, but I definitely understand it because you really want to let the true flavor of the lobster shine. This is a really good shumai. Now for the Xiao Long Bao, which are some of my favorite dumplings in the world, and these are pork soup dumplings. And if you've never tried these are incredible. Gosh, these Xiao Long Bao are incredible. I love the skin, it's nice and chewy, and the meat is even better. It's so soft and it melts in your mouth, and I really love the flavor of the broth. It's packed with broth and has a very light ginger flavor, and I really feel like I could eat a ton of these. They're so good. Now for the tom yum soup dumplings, and I'm really looking forward to these. They're made with a beet red skin. The inside is filled with pork, and there's also some coconut milk, and I'm really curious to see how this is because I love tom yum soup, but I've never had a tom yum soup dumpling. Wow, this is incredible. They really captured the essence of tom yum soup in the dumpling. I love the wrapper again. It's paper thin, and the meat, oh my gosh, the filling is really where it counts. It is filled with soup, and the meat too is just saturated with it. So every time you bite down and chew the meat, it just releases more of the delicious soup into your mouth. You really taste all the yummy flavors of tom yum soup. You definitely get the lemongrass, and you get a mild spicy flavor. Wow, these are really good. You have to try this. They're so unique. I've never had a dumpling like this before. I also just love the color of the skin. It's very pretty. It's this deep red color, and it's made with beets. However, you just really don't taste the beets. Overall, a really solid dumpling. Now for the Xi'an pork chili dumplings, and this is pork dumplings topped with chili oil. And this already makes me excited. You can definitely smell these chilies. I have a feeling I'm really gonna love this. I love these chili pork Xi'an dumplings. They're very different than all the other dumplings I've tried so far. The skin is definitely a little bit thicker, but I love it. It's so nice and chewy, and it really goes great with the meat. The meat itself definitely tastes a little bit on the sweet side, and you have some cabbage and green onions, and I love the chilies. As you take a bite, the chilies don't really hit you, but as you keep chewing on it, the heat definitely gets a hold of you, and I love it. Now for the Wagyu beef dumpling, which I'm looking forward to the most. I love the skirt on here. It's nice and red. This is going to be one delicious bite. I love Wagyu. Definitely love these Wagyu beef dumplings. I like that the outer skin is fried, and I really like the skirt, which is nice and crunchy. They also have a little bit of spiciness. Maybe it's almost a sort of pepperiness, which goes great with the Wagyu beef, which is nice and melty. And I love that they add some veggies in there. Definitely taste some onions, and they really add a nice crunch to the dumpling. Now for the seared barbecue pork buns, and I'm really looking forward to trying this because I've heard a lot of good reviews about this on Yelp. Wow, I'm really enjoying this pork bun. The outside is so light and fluffy. It's a very good bun. And the meat, I love the inner meat filling. It's nice and sweet, which I love. I love my pork buns on the sweeter side, and this is definitely what it is. And I like that the pork itself is not overly fatty, while also not being overly dry. Very good pork bun. Definitely try this. Now for the crispy sesame tofu, and I really am looking forward to this. It feels very light and it's perfectly golden brown all around. There's not a single part of it that's not brown, so this looks very good. Oh my gosh, this tofu is out of this world. I love the outer batter. It's some of the lightest and crispiest batter I've ever had on fried tofu. It is so light, and the tofu itself is so incredibly soft. It's almost like they use silken tofu, which I love because it's so soft and delicate. And I also like the little bit of sesame seeds on the outside, which adds a nice crunch and nuttiness. Wow, this is really good. Now for the jellyfish salad, and I'm really looking forward to this because I always love jellyfish, and I pretty much get it whenever I see it on the menu at a restaurant. This is some of the most unique jellyfish salad I've ever had. It's nice and crisp and refreshing, but what I really enjoy is the flavor from the chilies. They burn your tongue just a little bit, but they also make it go a little bit numb, and it's very sort of tingly, and it's a really interesting experience. It's definitely worth a try. I'm really digging this. Of course, I gotta finish off the meal with our 3 dessert buns. These are the trio buns, and they're sweet bao. And I'm just gonna start off with this green looking bao bun. Wow, this is a really great start to the sweet buns. I love the sweet bao bun, and the filling is coconut cream, which I love. You really can't go wrong with anything coconut cream flavored. Now let's try our sort of pinkish bao bun. It almost looks like a strawberry flavor. Wow, this is delicious as well. The filling is white bean, and it has a very mildly sweet flavor. It's very balanced, and I pretty much love anything with sweet beans inside, so this is definitely a winner for me. Now for our last bun, which is the white bun, and my guess is this is just gonna be red bean, but who knows? Wow, this might be my favorite bao bun so far. I really like the filling. It is a creamy, rich, eggy custard. It almost reminds me of those Chinese egg tarts with the yellow filling inside. That's what it almost tastes like, and it's very rich, and I really like this. This is definitely the best bao bun. I'm not even joking. This was one of the best meals I've had on my YouTube channel in a really long time. This is definitely worth a try. Anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure if you did to give it a like, and also make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.